Hi, my name's Dave Milton and today we're going to look at the XL25 heater and the transfer system. Today we're looking at the XL25, the key features, benefits and the operation. We've got a little device we've set up here just to show the transfer. The actual heater, this is one we've mocked up with the carrier, and we've just put the top plate on so you can actually see what goes on during the transfer. But this would normally have the PBN, or you could use it as the plain carrier as we mentioned, so you can put your own device on it. This part here is the actual part that fits on the RLRP or the MLRD, which is actually the transfer head. This would be your primary, which is your movement linear in and out, and then you've got your rotation, which allows this plate on the end to move down, and this catches in this groove here. So when this is fitted onto the transfer device, it won't fall off. The other advantage of this now is that when you do actually lock this into place, you can see here there's a spring, and this spring sits into this groove here, so this makes sure it does not fall off. This is your positive pin and this is your negative pin. You can see that this pin actually floats a bit. It's on a pneumonic spring just to give a bit of flexibility during the loading time. So this is your RLRP or MLRD on the end, which is now giving you a linear movement, and when it actually docks, then you can return the either the rotary drive or the magnet, and that will release the heater from the transfer device. And you can see there you've just got the spring that moves down, and to reconnect you just simply push it in, nothing else other than that, and that will pull it out, and that's as simple as that. You may wonder what these fingers are which are protruding from the top plate. Well, these serve a couple of purposes. On the receiver we can fit a block onto the back of this, and this block gives you a couple of options then. One is that it will give you the cooling. There's a cradle which will sit underneath here, and you can cool this down. And the second is the biased option, so you can actually measure your current on the sample plate. This image shows the cooling fitted. You can see the cradle that sits underneath. The XL25 is actually not mounted into this at the moment, so it's just the carrier that you can see. Also, the cooling box is mounted onto the back of the SH1 or 2, so it gives you a very small sweat radius. The temperatures of these do vary. On the HC, the temperature you'll be looking at is about minus 140 degrees C. On the VH version you can only get minus 80 degrees C. And the reason for this is the sample is actually sitting directly on the PBN, and this is not as good conductor for cold as sitting directly onto a metal top plate. Well, we hope you found this video interesting. We looked at the XL25 heater and the transfer options. If you did find this video interesting, please subscribe to our channel. Thank you.